JDSU has been working with service providers for many decades to really help them manage change.
Right.
So we have learned a lot in terms of transitioning from one technology to the other one, from one service to the next. We really know the network and the services, how they work, how they function.
Okay.
And so based on that knowledge, over the years we have developed solutions that help them test and monitor those networks and the services so that they can roll them out effectively, efficiently, very quickly, and also to operate them and optimize those services once they are, let's say, in a production environment. So during this journey, we have gained a lot of competence in terms of how to really get access to the data, and also how to decipher the data to really extract the value that is inside the data. And also at the same time, we have run some experiments together with some key customers where we have tried to, let's say, unlock the potential of that data and take it into areas beyond the traditional network and service operations. It's actually based on that experience and leveraging the foundation that we have in terms of competencies that we have come out with the concept of smart analytics. So when you look outside today, you can argue that the service providers have so far only felt the painful part of big data, which is the cost associated with it. They haven't really been able to monetize the value that comes with big data. So smart analytics is really about unlocking that value and giving them a way to really extract the value and monetize the value. The reason being, big data is going to get bigger and bigger. You can't keep up with it, right? So the idea is to apply some intelligence right there to the way you collect the data, you analyze it, you correlate it, and you enrich it before you send it northbound to the applications or system that need it, right? And so our idea of smart analytics is really, it has to be synchronized in terms of having established correlations between data sets, data points in space and time. Has to be meaningful in the sense that the data you provide to applications northbound has to be very relevant and very actionable. It has to be adaptive in the sense that you have to be able to, in real time, take care of new data sources or new data that becomes available, as well as, let's say, listen to the applications that are above to see if they have new needs, in real time. And then RT stands for real time, which means the analytics that you produce have to be available right away, within seconds or less, because that's where the real opportunity is. If you step back for a moment and ask yourself, why are the service providers so interested in big data? There's one reason, and the reason is it offers them the opportunity to develop innovation and competitive advantage, right? Now, if that is the case, then the real-time potential that is inside big data is the most valuable component of big data. The reason being, it is the one that is the most difficult to identify, is the one that is the most difficult to really act on and let's say generate value, which means that competitive advantage that you create is going to be sustainable. Now let's look at some examples of real-time, let's say, situations, or let's say situations where a real-time need is there. Take performance-sensitive applications like voice over LTE, right? In the future, how many seconds will a service provider have to really react to a situation where the voice quality is bad before that subscriber goes away and is unhappy? Not many seconds, right? Another situation is SDN or NFV, or SON even, where the ability to have a real-time view of what's going on right now is very important to really achieve the full potential that those technologies offer. Well, JDSU has a broad portfolio of solutions that really help monetize big data. These solutions are characterized by openness in the sense that they work in a multi-vendor environment. They are real-time in the sense that they provide visibility right away. They are complete in the sense that they span all the layers, from the physical layer all the way to the application, and all the domains from the subscriber all the way to the core network. They are designed to work in a virtual environment, which is basically the future. And also they are scalable both from a technical point of view and a financial point of view. Now, if you look specifically at the portfolios that we have solutions for voice over LTE that really help the carriers roll out VoLTE effectively and reliably, and also manage that service once it is in place.
The service,
so you can go to our web page where we have the mobile resource, and we provide more literature about that. We are also very active in the area of SDN and NFV. We are working with some leading carriers around the world to develop an entire portfolio that helps them end-to-end, from the beginning of the life cycle of the technology when they test it in a lab, all the way to production. And again, there's a lot of information on our NFV page about that. And then last but not least, we are involved in a number of trials and tests with some major tier ones around the world, where we are focusing on enriched user plane analytics, and we are trying to come out with something very unique in that area.
Excellent.